Believe it or not, it is already holly jolly holiday season here at Disney World, and we are the first in line for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Let's go do it. Hi, ho, 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 everybody. This is Rob with Ear Scouts coming to you from Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party here at Magic Kingdom. In today's video, we're going to share all of our best tips and tricks for making the most of this event. We're also going to show you some of the delicious food, the shows, the shopping. Pretty much, if you can do it at this year's Very Merry Christmas Party, we are going to show it to you. There is a ton of stuff to do. To be honest, there's no way that you could actually do all of it. You want to meet all the characters and do all the special overlays and things that are happening. That would be pretty tough to pull off in one night. But what we are going to show you are our best tips and strategies for getting as many things done as possible. The first one is what we're doing right now. We're actually lined up outside. We got here around 2 p.m. We can't get into the event with our party ticket until 4. Now, if we had a day ticket or an annual pass, which of course we do, we could enter and get a wristband from inside. The reason we want to be lined up here, though, is because we're going to be really close to the entrance of Town Square Theater. And that is where you can meet Jack and Sally, which is one of the most popular meet and greets at this event. It's also a line that's going to get crazy long, crazy fast. So we wanted to be sure that we were at the front of that line, not the back of it. The name of the game, though, is to do as many things as you can do before the party officially starts. Because even though you can get in at 4, the party festivities don't really start going until 7. At 6 o'clock, they will close the park to day guests, but there's kind of an hour buffer before they really get things going for the party. It's a good idea to do as many of the things that you can do before the party begins. That way you'll have more time during the party to enjoy all the stuff that you can only do then. One question people do ask a lot is if you have the ability to do the park on the same day as the party, should you? We actually made an entire video about that because it kind of depends on what your goals are, but for the most part, I would say the answer is no. If you've got a limited number of days that you can enter the park, it's usually not worth wasting one of them when you've paid so much to be able to enter here at 4 anyway. Plus, it can be a long, exhausting day if you do a full park day and then stay here until after midnight. That said, if you are here on a party day and you're not doing the party, you should definitely consider doing Magic Kingdom, especially if you have a park hopper ticket. We show you why that's such a great idea in that video. Quick time check, it is 2:45. Honestly, this is feeling like the sweet spot, probably the best time to arrive. Most of the people you see just kind of walked up now, so it looks like between 2:45 and 3 is probably a safe bet where you'll be close enough to the front of the line, but you're not waiting here forever like we are. All right, it is 3:20, and yeah, the crowds are definitely here. It is 3:40 right now. All the cast members just came out and got into formation, so I think they're probably going to let us in a little bit early. Usually they'll let you in around 3:45, but you really can't count on that because it depends on whether or not they just have everything ready to go. It is 3:50 and we are in and headed to Jack and Sally. So even though they are starting the meet and greet during regular park hours, you will have to show your wristband to be admitted for Jack and Sally. They just made an announcement. It seems like maybe Sally did not make it in time for the opening of the meet and greet, so it's probably just going to be Jack. Whenever you're here for the first night of these events, sometimes things don't go exactly according to plan, but it's all right. It's part of the excitement of being here on the first night. 2 hours right now at 4:10, 2-hour wait for meeting Jack and Sally. So they said they're about to let us in. Even though we're going to wait a little bit longer to meet them, definitely glad to be here and not there. Hello. And what is
Yes, my friend, a little coal.
Like a poisoned caterpillar.
That's exactly what it is.
That's what it is. You made us work for that answer, my friend. I like you.
It is 4:30 and the most popular meet and greet is done. So when you do it, they give you a little signed card from Jack and Sally, which is really cute. Some of the characters can actually give an autograph during the meet and greet, but the others, especially the ones that are more popular and have longer lines, they'll kind of have a pre-signed card for you. We still have 2.5 hours before the party gets started. Let's see what else we can get up to. So many festive cast members here to welcome you into the party. As always, when you're here for these after hours events, they're gonna kind of siphon you off to this entrance to the right. So you won't go down the middle of Main Street. You're gonna kind of come down here on this side entrance. The reason you wanna come in this way is because usually they'll have a little special surprise for you. Let's go see what we get this year. Make sure you grab your holiday ornament and your event guide. This is gonna have your map and all kinds of info you'll need. And then there's all these cool meet and greets happening. Well, now that we're inside, let's talk about the things that we can do for the event before the event even starts. One of them, of course, is food. There are some holiday special items that you can get all day. You don't have to wait for the party. Now, most of the holiday treats won't start being sold until 7 o'clock or a little bit before, but there are select treats like this red velvet wreath that you can get at the popcorn cart near Cinderella's castle. This you can actually get all day long. So this is the first treat of the season, the red velvet wreath. Let's give it a try. That one is a little bit stale, but the frosting that's on the top is pretty traditional Disney buttercream frosting. It's very cute, but I can't say it's something I would come back for. One tip I actually just picked up recently, there are so many sweet treats to try at these events, and I want to try all of them, but I don't want to eat so much sugar in one sitting. So what I've started to do, I bring some little containers, and that way I can take some bites of things, try it, and then I have this little bento box guy, so there's a little divider in there, and I can take some of it home for later. At these events, there are certain attractions that have special overlays, and usually you have to wait until the party starts, but for the holidays, there is one overlay that you can actually do all day long. So we're gonna head into Adventureland and do the special holiday pun-filled version of the world-famous Jungle Cruise. It's known this time of year as the Jingle Cruise. Let's go do it.
Like I stuff a Thanksgiving turkey. I'm gonna go ahead and name out some of these animals that you've got out here. I got 1971 Chevy reindeers, new reindeer, long-necked cheetah reindeer.
That was a lovely holiday surprise from Disney. Posted 65-minute wait, actual wait 13 minutes. How did they know that was exactly what I wanted for Christmas? So you remember how I said that you could get a wristband if you were already inside the park? Well, this is one of those locations here at Tortuga Tavern. The other two are PhilharMagic in Fantasyland and outside of the old Stitch's Great Escape in Tomorrowland. If you're not familiar with what that is, it's basically right across from Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. This is also where there'll be a Jack Sparrow meet and greet once the party gets started. It's going to be right across here from Pirates of the Caribbean. Another really interesting meet and greet that I'm excited to check out, Stitch has a brand new meet and greet location. He's basically at the entrance to the Tiki Room. So if you do want to see the Enchanted Tiki Room, which is an attraction I recommend, you will need to do it before now. The last show is probably going to happen around 5:45. So if you want to see the Tiki Room instead of Stitch, be here at 5:45. If you want to see Stitch, though, you have to wait until the party starts. Main Street looks amazing right now. I love it when it's at that dusk moment when there's still some light in the sky and you can see the beauty of the buildings, but you can also see all those beautiful Christmas decorations all lit up. But that is not the reason we are here right now. The reason we are here is to see the Frozen Holiday Surprise. It's basically going to be where they're going to reveal the holiday look of the castle in the evenings. So if you're here on a non-holiday party event, they will be doing this every night. So it's not exclusive to the party, but here on party nights, they're doing it at 6:15. So that's one more thing that you can do now that you won't have to come back and do during the party. But in the meantime, I'm going to try another one of these holiday treats that we can try early. Here at the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, they have a peppermint brownie sundae. So let's go check it out. That is delicious. If you're a fan of peppermint bark, this is basically the ice cream version of peppermint bark. The brownie in there is super fresh. It's one of those nice chewy brownies, which is my favorite kind. But honestly, what makes it is this ice cream. It manages to be super minty, but also really creamy and rich when you match it with that brownie and the hot fudge. So right now it is just before 6 o'clock. If you want to ride the newest attraction here at Magic Kingdom, Tron, you do still need to get a virtual boarding group. The good news is there is a special set of virtual boarding groups that are just for folks attending the party. Now, I'm not going to ride it tonight because obviously I live here, I can ride Tron whenever, but if this is your only chance to ride Tron, you definitely might want to jump on there. All you do, head into the My Disney Experience app, go to the main menu, and then you're going to tap on virtual queues. There's a button there to join virtual queue. If it's not already on Magic Kingdom, you'll want to select Magic Kingdom, and then right there at the bottom, you should see the virtual queue for Tron. Right now, you can see it's showing that I have to wait until 6. A little bit before 6, you probably want to go ahead and tap on that confirm party button. Just make sure everyone in your group is showing up there. And then right at 6 o'clock, tap in and join the virtual queue.
Line about here. Definitely not. Knock, knock. Hey, oh. No, we'll just, There you are! Hi! I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. I want to create a special holiday surprise for my friends, and I need a little help. Don't forget the banner. Perfect. Oh, fruitcake.
Oh, my.
Surprise!
Olaf, you did this?
Do you like your surprise?
Oh, we love it, but maybe it could use a little more something?
So at this point, the park is officially closed for the day guests. They're going to basically start moving towards the entrance. Folks are going to be looking for those wristbands if you want to go anywhere in the park outside of the hub. We're actually going to head over here into Tomorrowland because there's one more thing that we can do before the party starts that we can check off our list and not have to do it during the party. Our next stop is Star Traders, because while you can get the special event merch at the Emporium, who wants to deal with the Emporium crowds, right? All of that same merchandise is here at Star Traders, so let's go check it out. We are T-minus 15 minutes away from the party starting. I'm actually going to head over here to Space Mountain. I see people getting on. I'm curious if maybe they've started the holiday run overlay a little bit early. Let's go find out. So I just chatted with a very helpful cast member who gave me the Tomorrowland scoop. You can enter right now. It's posted at a 25-minute wait. We're about 15 minutes away from the party. What's going to happen, if you have a wristband, they're going to separate you aside from the regular day guests. The day guests will get to continue on and ride the attraction, but the folks with the wristbands are going to basically be allowed to board right when the party starts at 7. Another piece of interesting information I just found out, previously they have offered a special Christmas overlay for Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, but nowhere has Disney mentioned that this year. There's been not a peep. I just checked and I am happy to report that Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor does indeed have an overlay, and it begins along with the party at 7. But for right now, I think let's go ahead and get in this line and we'll cross Space Mountain Holiday Run off of our list. It is 6:55 right now, but I can hear that Holiday Run music playing, so I think they started things a little bit early. Well, my friends, this event is officially started now. It actually just started about a little over 5 minutes ago. But we have already done the most popular meet and greet of this event. We've also done the 2 biggest attractions with holiday overlays. We've had some holiday food. We saw one of the shows. And now the party is just getting started. Y'all, the night is young, but I am calling it right now. Tomorrowland is where the party is at this year. So over at the Tomorrowland stage, you're gonna find Club Tinsel. It was really fun over there, actually. Judy Hopps and Nick from Zootopia were boogieing down with Chippendale, and there was a really good crowd over there. Back here at Cosmic Rays, there is the Disney Junior Jingle Jam. Try saying that 5 times fast. You can vamp it up with Vampirina and Fancy Nancy and all your Disney Junior favorites. This one's definitely geared more towards the littles, but it was a blast in there. There's not 1, but 2 holiday treat locations. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later, but there are free cookies to be had here. And best of all 3 of the holiday overlay attractions here at Tomorrowland are back this year. Disney had announced only that there was going to be the overlay at Space Mountain, but as we learned, there's an overlay at Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, and I just saw the holiday decorations are out for Tomorrowland Speedway. I also saw that there was a posted 5-minute wait, so I think it's time to go take a holiday spin. I'm not normally a huge fan of Tomorrowland Speedway, but when they put out these holiday decorations, I love it.
My name is Jeeves, and this is my brother Mac.
Hi.
Mac is an expert on the holiday tradition
Of the human world!
of the monster of the what?
Hey, what?
You don't know anything about the human world?
I know everything about the human world, brother. I studied it. Listen.
I will test you. You know what? We'll pick someone from the audience, and you can tell us about their human holiday tradition. What is your name?
Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Where are you from?
Mississippi.
Oh, Mississippi has a great tradition. In Mississippi, they take their old U logs, they line them down the street, they light them ablaze, making a runway for the reindeer to land at their place first. And then everyone comes out, you get so excited, they sing and dance around the iconic North Pole.
Well, that sounds festive. Caitlin, does that sound like the holidays in Mississippi?
No.
Next, moving on. Go. I think she's celebrating the wrong holiday. That's what's happened there.
What just happened?
Wrong holiday.
I'm so sorry, Caitlin. Bill and Joanne. Joanne, where are the two of you from?
Rhode Island. Yes. Rhode Island. They celebrate when the bunny comes and drops off the chocolate eggs out of their doorstep. They then take those eggs and they open them up. There's old eggnog inside there. They all cheers each other and sing and dance on the iconic North Pole.
Wait a minute. I thought the North Pole was in Mississippi.
Yeah, well, it's a franchise. They're everywhere.
Bill, does that sound like Rhode Island?
Absolutely.
Yes, it is! Oh, Rhode Island is a great big thrill. Fa la 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 la. When you celebrate the holiday with Joanne and Bill. Fa la 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 la. They fill their stockings all along. Fa la 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 la. Then they sing and dance at the iconic North Pole. Fa la 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 la.
Our next stop is Fantasyland, where we're going to find lots of delicious treats, more character meet and greets, and a holiday overlay. Our next stop is the Friar's Nook because I was definitely needing something in my stomach that wasn't from the sugar, ice cream, corn syrup food groups. I was looking for some actual sustenance. So we are going to try a couple of the holiday items that are here. There's a holiday ham fried pie, and then there are the Italian beef tots. You know those fried apple pies that you get at like McDonald's? That's definitely what the outside crust tastes like. It's like a McDonald's fried pie. But then on the inside, you can see that there's ham, which is bringing that kind of salty, savory element, but there's also sweet potatoes and candied pecans. So it's definitely a sweet and savory thing. It's not entirely savory. It's really good though. It tastes kind of like someone took a fried apple pie from McDonald's and then filled it with Christmas dinner. Next, let's try these Italian beef tots. For starters, they are enormous. I mean, this thing, when I was lifting it up, I was like, that is heavy. That has a lot of food. So there's the Italian beef, there's cheese curd, there's some hot peppers, and of course, tater tots. The peppers are really nice. They're pickled with some celery and some other veggies in there. The beef is good. It tastes more like pot roast than Italian beef. I would say this is a winner, and what's really good about this one, it is so big, you could definitely share this. Very much glad that I have those containers now, because some of this is definitely going back home. So we've been talking a lot so far about the food you can buy at this event, but there's also special holiday treats you can get at no additional charge. They're located all around the park at designated areas. Just look for the giant inflated candy cane, and that's going to clue you in that there's a free treat waiting for you on the inside. Each stop is going to have a different holiday beverage. Usually it's hot cocoa or cider, and there'll be a different variety of cookie. This year's treat locations are the Lunching Pad and Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe over in Tomorrowland. In Fantasyland, you're going to find it here at Pinocchio Village House. Over in Liberty Square, it's going to be at the Columbia Harbor House restaurant. And finally, in Adventureland, you're going to find it at Tortuga Tavern. Over here in Storybook Circus, this party is all about characters, characters, characters. You can meet Santa Goofy. You can meet Donald with his Uncle Scrooge McDuck. If you're using the app, there's actually a really easy way that you can just see all of the character interactions that are available at the party. Just start searching for character greetings and you'll see a listing that's just for the Very Merry Christmas Party. Tap on that. You can actually even pull up a map and just see all of them around the park. You can zoom into any particular area and see where all those characters are. It may be Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, but the star of this show is not Mickey, it is the big man himself, Santa Claus. And if you want to meet Santa, you're going to meet him right behind Ye Olde Christmas Shop here at Liberty Square. One important thing to keep in mind though, if you're planning to meet Santa, he does have to make a quick getaway to be part of the different parades that go on. So check the schedule for the parades, and also keep in mind it's usually a pretty long wait. I would say budget 45 minutes to an hour, especially if you're coming during peak times. Next stop is Frontierland, where we're going to check out the Reindeer Wranglers. They're putting on a live music show basically right here in the center of Frontierland. We're also going to see the Country Bears wearing their fabulous holiday getup. Let's go have a rootin' tootin' holiday hoedown.
One more time, everybody. Hey, Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, Christmas makes us feel so good. So good, so good, so good. We know it's because ho, ho, ho. You make us feel the way we should, dear Santa Claus. You guys sounded great. Thank you.
So one thing we haven't talked about yet is shows, and that is honestly the biggest part of this event. Now, normally I do recommend go to the first showing of every show just because you never know, a later showing might get rained out. But if you're lucky enough to be here on a night like tonight where the skies are perfectly clear and everything seems to be going along pretty well, you can actually pick the shows that make the most sense for you and your plans. We're going to throw up on the screen right now all the different show times as they stand currently. Do keep in mind these times are subject to change, but we happen to find a magical little trio of show times that lets us get in front of Cinderella Castle and see 3 of the biggest shows. We're going to see Minnie's Fireworks, we're going to see Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration, the amazing stage show that happens in front of the castle, and we're going to see Mickey's Parade, all back to back, and we can do them all right from the same spot in the hub right in front of the castle. Let's go do it.
We get to share it with all of you.
There is just one thing I need. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. I want for Christmas is you. Santa wants to bring
sounds like a yodeling cowgirl.
Oh boy, my friends are here. Howdy, everybody. Glad you're here, because it ain't Christmas without a good old ho-ho-ho down.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, take it home, Jesse.
Oops! Oh! Mickey, it's time!
Surprise!
It's Santa and Mrs. Claus!
Ho, ho, ho!
It is the season of the spirit, the message if we hear it. We like Christmas.
The holidays so swell.
I'm so happy. It makes me happy to be happy. I love snow. You guys love snow too.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Satisfying and delicious.
I want candy, yummy, 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 yummy.
It's a yummy world filled with sweethearts.
Treat yourself to something sweet.
Christmas.
It's a very different time you will recall.
It's all so magical.
So what I love about these 3 show times is you can really see all of the biggest shows one after another and basically do it all here in the hub in roughly the same spot. The most important thing is you want to have the castle right in the center of your view. You don't want to be looking at it from an angle just because the fireworks are all designed to basically go off right behind the castle. And if you're looking at an angle, it won't look quite right. I do recommend get a little bit further back when you're going to watch the fireworks show, but then you're going to want to basically move up as close as you can to the street because that's where the parade is going to come through. Now, if you were to ask me my personal favorite place to watch the parade from, it would actually be on Main Street. It really is magnificent to watch the parade come down and you see the lights of Main Street behind it. It looks really great. Having said that, Cinderella Castle is not a bad backdrop. And the great part about this is you can just get this one basic spot and stay here for all of it. That's super helpful if you've got a large group or maybe kids you got to wrangle. It's probably going to be a lot easier for you to just lay claim to a great viewing spot and you're going to have the perfect vantage point for all of the shows. Well, we are back where our night began in Adventureland. I told you I was really curious about this Stitch meet and greet. It's basically happening right at the entrance to the Enchanted Tiki Room, but you're just going to go in like you're getting in line for the Tiki Room. It looks like they moved Stitch into Adventureland because this year they're giving him kind of a Melikaliki-Mucka vibe. He's in a Hawaiian Christmas scene and it looks really adorable. Let's go say hey to Stitch. Awesome. Thanks so much, Stitch. Have a great night. Melikaliki-Mucka. Oh, thanks. Good to see you. We are back on Main Street, but I have one last tip for you guys. There are PhotoPass photographers all over the park for this event, and they are doing special photos that you can only get during this event. So we're talking about special magic shots or little bits of fairy dust that only happen when you get your photos done at the event. To find all those locations, head into the app, search for Very Merry Christmas Party Event Guide. In that guide, if you scroll down, you'll see photo opportunities. Tap into there. You can actually view them all on a map and see where all the PhotoPass photographers are stationed that are going to be doing special shots for the party. Let's go get a quick photo before we head out. I'm so happy we caught this moment. These things just kind of happen randomly, but just for the record, right now, it is midnight on the dot, so I think this might be a good time to catch the snow if you want to see it while you're here. What a perfectly magical ending to an amazing night at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. I don't know about you guys, but I had a blast tonight. This was so much fun. Just think about everything we did tonight. We met Jack and Sally. We went on Space Mountain Holiday Run. We saw the holiday overlay at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. We met Stitch in Adventureland. We saw an incredible stage show, the fireworks, and the parade in front of Cinderella Castle. And we're ending the night with snow on Main Street. It's been a picture-perfect evening. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you learned a lot of stuff that's gonna help you when you come to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And if you enjoyed this, we have got some really big holiday videos on the horizon. We're gonna be going to Jollywood Nights, which is a brand new event happening at Hollywood Studios. We're gonna be picking our top 5 resorts to stay at when you're here for the holidays. So much fun coming on the channel. So if you haven't subscribed, do it right now and ring that bell. That way you'll be notified whenever new videos like this come out. Until next time, don't forget to think happy thoughts, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.